we want to have all the data analyzed from the responses that were given by our students and essentially correct the information without having to do the corrections or spend the time doing it ourselves, we can get the add-on Flubaroo. So what we're going to do is go up here and click on add-ons, and then we're going to click on get add-ons, and we're going to get this list that pops up of suggested add-ons. Some of them you might find useful for your own courses if you want to take a look at all the different options. But up here, what we're going to do is we're going to type in the app name Flubaroo. And it comes up in our search. And it's a free app, so we're going to click right here on plus and add it for free. Now we're going to authorize this information here and click allow. And so now it says here that we've got the add-on Flubaroo, and that's how easy it is to add that add-on. So what I'm going to do now is go to add-ons, and I'll see that I have the add-on Flubaroo appearing in this list or in this menu. And I'm going to click here where it says grade assignment. It's going to work, and I'm going to get this pop up. It's going to give me a couple of different options. So in the first question where they're asked to input their username, or actually they're not asked, it automatically just puts it in. That is selected as being a grading option called identify student. So it doesn't actually mark that option, it just takes the information in. If I click on this menu, I can see that I have the option of skip grading. So if there's a question that we find a lot of students get wrong, and maybe we don't want to actually include that question in our survey or in our quiz, if it's a longer quiz and we just decide, no, too many of them got it wrong, we could skip grading it. Normal grading, which means that it's going to be graded for a certain number of marks, and we can decide. And then there's a grade by hand option. So I'm going to keep this one obviously as identify student. I don't want it to be marked. And I can see here the default for these questions are normal grading, worth 1 point each. So I'm going to click on continue. And in the second step, it asks me which submission is to be used as the answer key to evaluate all of the others. So what I'm going to do is scroll down. Again, I'm in the way. So I'm going to scroll down to my submission, and I'm going to click on that option. And they're going to use the answers that I submitted to correct this form and the submissions by the other students. I'm going to click continue. And now it says that it's grading my assignment and the grading is in progress. And so I'm waiting for this to load. Like it says, it can take a minute or two. Now it says that a new worksheet called grades has been created, and that the worksheet contains a grade for each submission, a summary of all grades at the top. It also let me know if there's questions that have scored really low, or how many submissions there have been. And of course, there's some really cool tips that come through here. And it says that it can accept more than one correct answer, so we could put in other information. So if we go back now to our sheet, we can see here we still got the submission time and the username, and then we have the total number of points per student, and we can see that this student here got the first question right and the second question wrong. And it goes through and it tells us how many points were awarded for each of these questions, and we can see what each of the kids scored. And then we can use this information to report grades on their quizzes rather quickly. In the next video, which you might want to watch, is an explanation of how their responses can be actually sent to them so that they can see how they did on this questionnaire or quiz.